Greetings and welcome to Nathan Lyle Official. If you've never seen my face in a video before, my name is Nathan Lyle. This is my personal channel where I do vlogs, reviews, and anything else that happens to catch my fancy at the time. This video is in response to Trisha Hushberger. She has a Naked Truth series, and earlier today she just uploaded a video where she introduces us to her new baby Logan. Yay! And she asked for some parenting advice. And I'm going to give the only advice that I can, not as a parent, since I've never technically actually raised kids by myself. I've babysat a few times. Other people have let me watch their kids before, but I've never actually been entirely responsible for another human life. And so the only advice I will give you is for mental well-being as opposed to physical and stuff. Still listen to doctors and all that other stuff. I'm talking about the mental aspects of things, and specifically just one thing in general, which is that I'm saying this, like I said, not as a parent, but as a person who was raised by horrible human beings who he has little to no contact with on a daily basis. And that's just that this baby is a human being. Always remember that. Yes, it's your son, but it's a unique individual, as unique as yourself. You're a human being, this is a human being. Always remember that. This is a young human being, and it is your responsibility to guide them through the world. Guide them, not carry them through. Guide them. Point them in the right direction, but let them make their own decisions. Parenting doesn't mean that your child is never allowed to fail. It means that when they do fail, you're always there willing to catch them. You're always there to be support. You can't live their life for them. All you can do is try to point them in the right direction and hope that you taught them well enough that they can make the right choices. And with every kid, like I said, they are individuals. You're an individual. You have to raise them the way that they need to be raised. Don't let other people tell you, well, when blah blah does this, I blah 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 blah, because what works for blah blah and blah blah isn't gonna work for blah blah and blah blah. There's no guarantees of that. You have to do what feels right for you and what feels right for your child. There's no one correct method of parenting that always works. There are some kids where you need to be the stern disciplinarian, and there are some kids where they need that free-flowing, wild and free atmosphere to really flourish into themselves. There's no one certain way that is always guaranteed to always work with every child and every parent. You have to do what feels right for you in your own personal, unique situation. There is no guaranteed way to succeed as a parent. It's all guesswork. You just do your best to make sure that they're healthy and hope that they grow up to be like a decent, well-adjusted human being and not a total shithead. But there's no guaranteed way to really succeed at parenting. There's only one way to really fail, and that's just to phone it in. The only real thing I can say that, in my opinion, as I said, coming from someone from a really shitty, abusive family, the only parenting advice I can give is to do everything in your power to make sure that they never question how much you care. That's the only thing I can do. Always care about them. Always make sure that they know they're loved. Be there to support them. Be there to discipline them when they need it. That doesn't mean you can't ever think about yourself. Your own personal happiness is important too. Because, I think it would be hard for a kid to have to take care of their own depressed parents. That might be difficult. But that being said, this may be the main focus of your life, but you still have other things you do have to worry about, and those other responsibilities don't go away. You do still have to take care of it. But you never stop caring about this one either. You get what I'm saying, right? I'm not at all prepared for this. I usually practice a few times. This is basically just train of thought. But yeah, basically, that's my only parenting advice. Treat this unique individual as the unique individual that he is, and never stop caring and never stop trying. As long as you always keep trying your best, you've already succeeded. Because that's all it takes to be a good parent, in my own opinion. Just always caring about this life that you are responsible for, and always doing as much as you can to make sure they turn out as well as they can. Acknowledging the fact that there is so many things completely beyond your control, and knowing that there are times when you need to step back, where it becomes a necessity to just let them, fall flat on their faces. But that doesn't mean that you ever stop caring. And make sure that they know that you always care and that you're always there, even when they don't want you to be. So that's really the best advice I can ever give anyone about raising kids. So, yeah, there's nothing. I don't know if there's anything I can do to actually ease your mind about all the stressful times you're going to have. Because let's just be honest, life in general sucks, and then it gets like 5 times as hard when you have to worry about making sure somebody else's life goes well in addition to your own. So I don't know anything I can say to really ease your mind. There's no way to make this easy. Because, it's going to be difficult. It is. And you're going to hate yourself so many times. And there will even be times where you hate your kid. That's just the truth. That's a fact. Every parent has a time in their life where they look at this and they're like, I can't believe you're my son. That doesn't mean you stop loving them. You can hate him for like 2 minutes and still love him that entire time too. You're allowed to be frustrated by your child. But, like I said, just the main thing is that you are always trying your best to do what feels right for you and your child. And fuck the rest of the world. So, yeah, you can still read as many parenting books as you want. You can heed the advice of others, but at the end of the day, this is your baby. I gotta get that. So, yeah, that's my video. Bye.